Oh, elites, you already know what time it is. You've already been knowing what time it is. It is the time, of course, you know exactly. Welcome back to the Minecraft Guide, episode number 54. Like I said, you already know what time it is. Definitely. Okay, maybe not. Maybe you don't know what time it is, but you'll know right now. So, last episode, we went ahead and raided an ocean monument. It went insanely well. 0 respawns, which is really, really nice. Today, we're going to go ahead and start off by actually making a bunch of scaffolding and then heading back over to that ocean monument to prep for a really, really big farm build. Now, a Gaurdian Farm is a very, very time-consuming project, so today's episode isn't going to be building that entire farm. That would take a really, really long time. Instead, in today's episode, we're going to start setting up to build that Gaurdian Farm. If you saw last season at all, this might be a little bit familiar, but I promise this time, the Gaurdian Farm will be complete. We will finish it in all of its glory, and it'll be great for sure. So, to start off, we are kind of far up in the air. That's due to the Nether Hub. We linked things up right after we raided this thing in the last episode, and yeah, we're up in the air. So we need to change that. Now, our coordinates, I'm going to go ahead and write these down. 1225 and then 719. That's all we really need to know. So, we're going to go ahead and jump down into the ocean right here and just, I guess, go all the way down to the surface here. And to be clear, usually this wouldn't be a step. We just need to link up to our portal so we can get out of here. Guardian, hey, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Not right now. So, there we go. We've built that. Then let's go ahead and turn this into a small platform and then scaffolding time. But will I have enough scaffolding? I'm sort of just realizing that I actually might not. This might not reach all the way up to the top, so I guess we're just gonna have to find out. If the Guardians could leave me alone, though, if you guys could leave me alone, don't make me get Steve out. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Leave me alone, Guardians. Leave me alone. I'm literally just a builder. Don't mind me. Okay, so you know what? We could just do the scaffolding like this. I don't like it, but we'll go ahead and place the scaffolding as we climb the thing. To place scaffolding like this, space and shift, crouch, jump, place. It's kind of weird, but it works perfectly. So, hey, and I mean, the Guardians aren't bothering me, so that's good. And hey, oh my gosh, we actually do have enough. This is amazing. So this scaffolding will stay here for a long time. Now we can go ahead and jump back down into the water and get ready to start this project. So yeah, like I said, a Gaurdian Farm, it's a really big project. If you're planning on taking one on in your world, get ready for a lot of work. The first step involves cutting the ocean monument off from the outside ocean. To actually farm Guardians, we're going to need to control their spawning and their movement, of course. Currently, this Guardian, it's swimming around like crazy, which is a big problem. Now, Guardians will spawn only around ocean monuments. So step 1 is containing Guardian spawns. To contain all Guardian spawns, go 3 blocks out from any corner of an ocean monument, and on that 3rd block, build all the way up to the ocean surface. I recommend doing this with a block that is affected by gravity, like sand, so you can do something like this. This will make your life a whole lot easier. Now, you'll need to do this on each and every corner. So 2 blocks out, on the 3rd one, build a pillar all the way up to the surface. After that, you'll need to go ahead and connect all of the corners, and that is where the gravity affected blocks come in. If you're using something like cobblestone, there's going to be a lot of swimming up and down. That will be very, very annoying and possibly dangerous depending on your armor situation and the Guardian situation. So long story short, step 1, cut the ocean monument off from the outside ocean. To do that, block, and then a bunch of more blocks. After those blocks, start placing even more blocks and connect all of the corners. You'll need to do this all the way around your ocean monument. This is going to take a lot of time. If you have a friend that can help you, maybe do that. But for me, I'm on my own here. Oh, okay, big problem. Also, make sure you remove any kelp and seagrass that may be in the way, because if you don't, you're going to drop your sand and it's just going to turn back into items like this. No wonder that was taking so long. That makes a lot more sense. Now, I still don't know what type of Gaurdian farm I'll be building in this world, but that's okay, we can figure out the details later. The first step in almost any Gaurdian farm is cutting the ocean monument off from the rest of the ocean. So, that's Gaurdian farm step 1. Now, I clearly have a lot of work to do on this project. This is going to be a lot of sand placing, so I'll go ahead and do that off camera in between episodes or over on my Twitch during a stream. Then we'll come back to this project once we're ready for the next step. Now, it's time for something completely different back over at the base. Today's the day, elites. It's been time. It's been way too long. This area right here, this nasty thing. Oh man, I'll fix that later. It's been way too long. This has been our mine entrance. It's not fancy. We have a gigantic strip branch mine down there. It's big, and the entrance is definitely not big, and it's actually also in a really inconvenient spot. Now that we have the AFK fish farm right there, as you noticed, yeah, there's problems with having that right there, and it's just not cool. Today we're going to build a build that will be at least, and when I say at least, I mean at least 10% cooler, hopefully. Maybe, if I can pull it off, which I'm unsure. So, the new mine entrance will be located right back here. This location is going to be a good location because it's still pretty close to the storage building, and eventually I'd like to make an auto smelter, so we have lots of room near the mine to make an auto smelter, which is good. An auto smelter should definitely be near your mine entrance. So, the plan here is an 8 by 8 block blocks of space, an 8 by 8 area of blocks dug out from right here all the way down to like Y10, 11, or 12, something like that. So basically, whenever we're trying to go down to the mines, pretending this were finished, we could run over here, jump, and go all the way down right into the mine system, then do all of our mining. After that, when we're done, we'll build a bubble column to go right back up to the surface. The bubble column will probably be located somewhere over here inside of the bottom of a crane. So today we're going to try and build basically a mining quarry, an area that is basically extracting resources from the mines and putting them up on the surface for us. Now, of course, this isn't a mod pack, this is just for looks, but we're going for a construction site mine type of feel on this build. Now, this quarry site will go from this diagonal path over towards the iron farm, actually. Eventually, I'd like to come back in here and add a bridge from this spot right here over to the platform. We can maybe raise that iron collection platform up like a block or two and have the chest right on like the floor level. I think that would be cool. Then, this quarry could go right over to like the bridge or underneath the bridge, and then on the other side, we could just do something completely different, like more city, more buildings, just something. I'm not too sure what'll go over there quite yet. But, with all of that being explained, now it's time to start building the crane. I was trying to delay building the crane because I'm not too sure how to build this thing, but I do know one thing. I know that I'd like to start with spruce trapdoors. See, the plan here is to build a platform that is basically lifting things out of this mine. So, the things that'll be being lifted out of this mine will actually be set on top of this platform. I think we'll put like gold blocks and emerald blocks and maybe some diamond blocks as well, not too sure, but yeah, blocks go on top of this thing. Now, to keep things like looking actually movable, I think trapdoors are the way to go. If we were to use even slabs, I think this platform would look way too thick, way too heavy. So, we have a bunch of trapdoors, then we can go ahead and get some temporary gold blocks for now. Later, we'll come back in and get, you know, like more variation, like I said, emerald blocks as well, things like that. But for now, gold blocks will do. So, gold is in the center, being moved out of the mine. Now, on either side of this platform, we definitely need some sort of wall, if you will. The wall, I think, could be fence gates and fences, like normal fences. So something like that, and then over here, we could do gate, fence, just like that. I think that'll look good. Then we go up and over and up again, and then on the other side, up, over, up again, and then this is where things get tricky. So now we're sitting here above the gold. I guess we could copy it on this side as well. We're trying to create a lift here, realistic looking. So maybe we do that, and then could we take like slabs and go like this right across to go over towards the lifting thing? Hard to tell, but I can tell you right off the bat that we can make an arch in here. Oh boy, we could turn that into an arch, and that'll look cool. Would it necessarily make a whole lot of sense? Would this be arched in real life? No clue, because I've never seen one in real life, so we're gonna say yes, definitely it would be arched. Now, let's see, is our lifting basket thing good? Maybe, it's maybe good, kind of hard to tell, but I think we're gonna actually go ahead and go with it. Other than in the top of this thing, I think we should do maybe more gates to connect the back to the front. I think that'll look good. That should be good. Then, coming off of this side, we need to connect this thing over to the crane itself, which obviously doesn't exist quite yet. So, this needs to be strong. I'm thinking lots of fences right there. I'm confusing the two today like crazy. Lots of fences right there, elites, and then even more fences up here. and then like a bit of a diagonal, right, over to there, because it's lifting it out of the ground, right? And then from over here, I think we could just go like straight into the crane thing. Maybe something like that. I'm out of fences, but let's go ahead and get rid of the scaffolding. You know what? Why am I using this kind of scaffolding? I have rail scaffolding now. Oh, man. I need to get some of that for this build. That would have been helpful. Stone bricks are canceled. We have real scaffolding. So much better. That is so much better. So what do we have? Do we have something that we like? Very hard to tell still. Very hard to tell. Maybe to a spruce tone though. So maybe we could come back in here with like oak or something. I'm thinking oak would work well on this build. Maybe like an oak covering over there. That could look good. And then maybe even instead of down here, fences, we could do like some spruce staircases upside down. That could look pretty good. But let's go ahead and switch over to the crane itself now. So the blocks that I placed right here, those are sort of just place markers. I was thinking the front of the crane will go right there, but really what'll decide it is this whole thing right here. Where does it end up connecting to? So from here, let's go ahead and do maybe a slab. That would look good. Then if we go over here and do... let's put a temporary block right there, and then a slab again, and then we can remove that. Go around here carefully, and put another slab. Then finally, another block right there, slab. That should be good to go over to the crane itself, I think. I think that'll look cool. Then on the crane, yeah, so see, we have lots of brown in there, and I think we need some more variation in the color. So maybe we could use oak planks. Oak planks might look good in here, and then like oak logs at the bottom. I really do like oak logs, so maybe that. But up here, how do we want to connect this into the crane itself? See, it would really help if I was familiar with these things. I think we could do this and then chop these center blocks out, right? Leave it nice and open. We don't want this to be a whole building after all, but maybe that goes up like that. That could look good. Then we could basically replicate the shape. So we could go... slabs right here in the middle, then we would do like, you know, another corner over here, and that goes away, and then basically the same thing. You know, I feel like I'm talking so much that, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy. I feel like I'm talking a lot, and I don't know, I feel like I'm actually making a build that makes sense, which is kind of crazy. I'm actually like feeling this build and thinking that it's working out. I guess we'll see soon, but I think that is definitely starting to look like some sort of crane. Hard to tell with the scaffolding right there, but yeah, that's definitely starting to look like a lift. Maybe on the bottom side of this thing, to connect it over to this platform, we could do slabs right there to make that look nice and strong. This does need to be strong. If it looks like it's going to snap, then that's a problem. So maybe we come back in with even more fences as well, just make that look really sturdy. But should that stay all spruce? I don't know. That's the big question right now. But on this part right here, the oak will continue down for sure. Then what if we went and did like spruce coming up here to make these like bottom supports a little bit stronger, a little bit more thick? Would that look good? I think it would. I think this would look good, right? But what we need here, I think, is a little bit more height on the top part. So if we were to make the oak only go to there, that should actually work out. I think that's going to be the top part of the crane, actually, or the lift, or whatever I decide to call it next time I say it. Oh, man, I think we kind of have it figured out. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, let me go ahead and catch the build-up, and then we'll take a look and see if this is something that's actually working. Oh, man, I am excited. Elites, this is dragon energy right here. This is awesome. This is nice. And you know, what if, to add a little bit more shape to this thing, make it even more sturdy and strong looking, what if we made these areas even thicker? So, what do we think? It's uneven. It's uneven. But wait, hold on a minute. Do we like it uneven, actually? Because the backside is higher up, and I feel like that might help with, like, movement towards this whole lift, maybe? Maybe that's good. I actually think that's kind of cool looking. This is definitely dragon energy. Definitely. What is that? In the first place, no clue. It sounds cool though, so we're gonna go with that. I think that's really good. Definitely needs some more details though, and I think I know what this thing needs. On the top, it needs some sort of strong smoky, irony, strong, acid-y bit. You know, one of those things. Exactly, like something like that, maybe? And then we could put, like, cobwebs on top of it to make, like, fake smoke in the air. Is that what we need? Oh, I think that's what we need. I don't know if you guys could see it, like, the vision, but I think that's it. We need, like, some iron coming off of there, but maybe... maybe we put, like... We make that part shorter and the part right behind that spot right there, like a little taller, so we switch those around. Ooh, I think that is it. And then it should continue downwards, too, into this build, because otherwise it's going to look really unbalanced. So the iron definitely needs to continue downwards, but exactly, I think that's it. But, you know, I can't decide. Do we actually leave these two sides uneven? You see, we could do, like, slab and slab like that. That might kind of work to angle things. You know, I think it might just be better. It might just be better if we make all of this even. I think that'll look that should probably make a little bit more sense. Because then, actually, you know what we could do? We could take that slab out, make an arch right there, call that good, and yeah, you know, I think that's the way to go. I think we're going to go ahead and go with that. Now, let's see. Is this the final touch that we need? A bunch of fences in here, right? Just like that. And then in between the fences, fence gates. Is that going to go ahead and finish off the side? I think it will. Aside from details, I think this should be it. But let's see. Fence gates, like that. Oh, it's been a long time since I've used scaffolding. It's been a long time since I've used scaffolding. Definitely going to need a little bit of practice. But what do we think? Okay, that's a lot of fences. That's definitely a lot of fences. Maybe too many fences. Maybe. Can't tell for sure. Maybe what we could do is come back up in here and remove the middle ones, right? Maybe the middle one stays open so we can see the iron a little bit. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. And then some other details that are secret for now. So I'm going to go ahead and get this crane and finish detailing it. We're going to go ahead. Oh, whoops. I wanted to get rid of that weird looking. Okay, didn't think about that. We're going to go ahead and put trapdoors on these as well to get rid of the top of the oak log thing and to make it feel finished. Of course, we can make oak bark blocks, but I don't know. I think this will look a little bit better, a little bit more structured, a little bit more buildy. Oh man, you guys, oh man, I'm super happy today. I'm very, very excited about this build. I don't know. I mean, I love the AFK fish building. I really, really do. And I love the storage room too, but maybe, and this is big maybe here. Oh, hey, that's our first emerald block. But this is big maybe here, but I really do like this build. I need to show you it. You know what? Let's wait till the daytime. You need the daytime impression first. Oh, by the way, when we did acquire that brown sheep, no clue how we did, I came back after the fact and fixed this stall cover up. And then I did just run through here a little bit ago and give each dispenser 2 brand new pairs of shears as well, because some of them were unfortunately out again. But yep, the sheep farm is up and running beautifully. Just kind of wanted to show that off. And you know, while we're showing off other farms, Bamboo Farm is working amazingly. I have plenty of scaffolding for all of my projects, which is great. And the bee farm that we just built recently too. Wow, this thing, I'm very, very impressed with this farm because that's what we have right now. And I haven't actually bred a single bee since we did last time in the episode where we worked on this. So, yep, it's doing pretty well. But this is the final product for our crane. I think I went crazy here with the detail, you guys. I think I did, and I think I really, really do love it. I did figure out a way to continue the iron from the top of the build all the way down to the bottom to make this thing look really strong and supported, but I did still keep the wood feel because I really wanted this thing to be wooden, not like, you know, not an iron crane. Now over here, it's time for us to go ahead and add a little bit more detail to this lift. I think we're going to go ahead and leave it all spruce. I think it'll look better like that. It should be one solid piece after all, right? So let's go ahead and remove that one, and we'll do emerald right there, and then we need to have the diamond visible from where we are, so diamond right there. We'll leave the gold down in the bottom corner. If I could get those, thank you very much. And now the backside. On the backside, we'll add a lapis block, take out a gold block, and we should be good. I still am trying to relearn how to use scaffolding. I don't know, with most things, I'm good. Like, you know, I don't use it for a while, and it's easy. It's natural, but scaffolding, I don't know. Scaffolding has always been sort of confusing to me, so using it in general, like now, it's like super confusing. I'll get it soon though. But there we go. We got maybe we'll want something else on the back too. That's kind of a lot of gold, but here we go. This is the final picture of it. Oh yes, for sure, for sure. Maybe that should be lapis. Yeah, that one should be lapis too. Too much gold there, but yep, that is definitely the crane. I'm super happy with that. And detailing trick up there that I haven't used anywhere. Cobwebs make amazing smoke. You could also mix in light gray or gray glass panes or even glass blocks, depending on what you're going with, to add even more detail. But I don't know, I'm not a big fan of that look, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at the cobwebs and call that good until later. If I don't like it, I'll change it later on. But yep, I think that is really cool. Now, obviously, I did come in here and add some campfires. The campfires were sort of a needed added detail. It's a crane, it's working, it's busy, so smoke, I feel like that sort of makes sense. We have 2 campfires there, 2 on the other side, and then 1 up there to kind of make it a little more uneven and balance out this top area. I thought that would look nice. Now, this is actually the exit to the mine. So we'll have a 2x2 bubble column in here that will shoot us up to the surface. Then we can go and do whatever else we need to do. Over here, though, well, it's time to dig. It is time to dig, elites, and dig a lot, because this whole area needs to be dug all the way down really far into the mines now. Now, I'm thinking that I probably won't touch the walls too much inside of here, so that'll make things a little bit easier. But I am thinking about maybe, big maybe here, doing something going along the sides, going down to the bottom, like maybe slabs or something, just one wide slabs, sort of spiraling, if you will, but not really spiraling, just following the walls all the way down to the bottom. I think that could be cool. Not that I would ever actually use it, but it'll add a little bit more detail to this thing, which otherwise is going to be very, very plain and undetailed. It'll just be a square dropping down into the earth. So I don't know. I'm also trying to decide if I want to make this a circle, because a circle, well, I like building circles in Minecraft. A circle might actually look good here, I think. It wouldn't be much of a circle, to be clear, but I don't know. I kind of can't decide. I'm kind of leaning towards the square, though, for this build, so maybe I'll just go ahead and do that. But then again, would you take a look at a circle? I've got some decisions to make, and I've got a lot of digging to do, though. So I'm going to go ahead and do those things now, try and figure out exactly what I'm doing, and get this build caught up to the final spot. You know what? Maybe we will do a circle. A circle is a little bit more impressive. Oh, no, not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Yep, not you. Not you. Steve, you're coming with me. Alright, look, buddy, we're gonna make this quick and painless. Quick and painless, my guy. Seems you've already lost your friends. You're not very smart. Quick and painless. Don't move an inch. Don't move in it. I told you, don't move an inch. Warning shot right there. Listen, buddy. Goodbye. Quick and painless. What'd I say? What did I say? Quick and painless. Okay, maybe not quick or painless. Goodbye, trader. Goodbye. Llamas, we are friends. You did not see that. We're friends. Oh, this is amazing. But real quick, before I do all of the digging, what do we have more of? Lots of stone. Not very much cobblestone. Looks like I have way more smooth stone. So we're gonna go ahead and break out the Fortune 3 pickaxe today. I should probably stock up on a little bit more cobblestone. It is pretty useful. Oh, wow. Okay, so, elites, I just took a look at this and cleared it out, but the melon farm, the melons weren't being picked up, and that's because the minecart under this thing is full. So, time to go ahead really quick here and make a bunch of melon blocks. I built this farm for decorating with melon blocks, and then then your guy kind of forgot that I was going to do that with, That's my bad. Melons are great for decorating, though. You gotta be honest, the texture is so perfect for it. Ooh, Alright, though, elites, I've had a lot of fun on this build. It's been really, really cool to work on. But here we go. The fight, well, not the final product, not the final product, the product as it is right now. So, I went ahead and switched the land up inside of the quarry area. Again, I'm planning on doing a bridge here, and then I think the quarry might go under the bridge. I think that could be cool, but right now, we're just going to go ahead and stop it there. I did go ahead and dig the land back at the back of this thing to basically, you know, give like a solid border. Over here, the land just sort of ends there. I thought sand, coarse dirt, and then little bits of grass patches in here would be really, really good. So this structure, the structure itself over here has not changed at all, but this definitely has. So here's what I did. I decided to do a wrapping ledge going around the side of this thing to make it look like, I guess, like the land in here is being held back or something. Not that we would ever actually use this thing, at least for walking down. This is the way, clearly, to go down. I had a lot of fun building this. This took a long time, but yeah, really, really fun to do. So, scaffolding, you can actually go away now. And, oh man. I should have taken it down one by one. A bunch of stuck on the ledges. Do we care, though? Ooh, 19 from that. Yikes. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. So, anyways, I dug this right here. This goes over to, basically, I guess what would now be the old strip mine. It goes right over here, and then, while I was digging, I found these beautiful, beautiful things. So, I think what we need to do is go ahead and dig these things out. How many diamonds are we going to get? Go ahead, take a guess right now. Pause the video, because I'm going to start mining. We're using Fortune 3 here. Looks like we're going to have 8 diamond blocks. Oh, no. 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, wow. Wow. 12 diamond ore blocks. How many did we get? 19. 19 from that. That's crazy. 19 diamonds. Wow, if you guessed 19, you're the big winner today. But yeah, this connects over to the old strip mine. It's cool. And now whenever I feel like branch mining down here, I'll probably start by going off of this hallway and just branch mining. And I don't know, I guess we'll just have the old hallway. It'll be there. But right here, we do have something a little interesting. So, gigantic ravine that I clearly have not finished caving out. I'm gonna have to check that out sometime. And yeah, there's cave systems over here too that are pretty dark. Like, see, I lit all of this up, but usually when I do ravines, I try and do the top too, and I definitely miss cave systems. I checked that one out. It was just like a dead end though, so I just went ahead and did it. But yeah, lots of work to do here. Definitely very, very dangerous. So yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind. Now, I'm thinking that we'll have 2 hallways coming off of this bit here. We'll have one going this way and one going that way. Now, I did put a lantern in here for a big reason, because I was working down here and then I heard the noise, and the noise was really, really good. It was the slime noise, and I think this is a slime chunk right in here. I don't know for sure if it would be like this one or this one, or I guess technically this one as well. It was a big slime, so yep, we have a slime chunk somewhere in there, which is pretty cool. Now, I did go ahead and decide to put some cobblestone in here while going down this thing, because I think the cobblestone makes this area feel a whole lot more natural. I got rid of the disgusting stuff that we can't mention, but I left everything else natural. So if there's granite, I didn't put it there. It was right there. If there's andesite, I didn't put the andesite there. That was also just right there. Okay, we got all of the scaffolding, though. I thought there was more. Fair enough. When there were caves, I decided to do fences and leave the caves there. I thought that would look really nice, and then I put lanterns randomly going down this thing, so there is lots of light in here, and spawns will never happen on any of these ledges in here, so it's super safe. Now, to exit, we have this right here. 2 wide, or 2x2 bubble column that goes up right to the underside of the crane here, the lift thing, and boom, that's good. Now, we need to go ahead and finish off the rest of the build. So, I need more iron, actually. A lot more iron. First, we need a wall around this thing. Now, I was thinking that we could do a fence wall. A fence wall would look good, but it's not really exactly what I'm going for at the same time. So, we're going to go ahead and do iron bars, and then I think what we could do is maybe just stone bricks, but at the same time, I think that might not really fit it. So maybe we do chiseled stone bricks or a combination of the two. Now, I think the iron bars are going to help keep the whole construction site quarry vibe in here. So maybe around the outside here, we'll do iron bars that are 2 blocks high, and we'll pretty much just follow the path here, and then sometimes we'll do like a block like that, and then stone bricks. I think that'll look good. Then we can go ahead and basically just continue the iron bars on the outside of the thing. We can leave a little bit of space over here. It's fine. It doesn't really matter that much. But where things get a little more tricky, as always, as usual, is where things start to go downward. So I'm thinking 3 high, right on the transition point, and then 2. And then right here would be another transition, I guess. So 3 high. Then I guess we turn back this way, and maybe we do a stone brick barrier thing? Maybe? I'm not too sure. Yeah, we do something like that. And then over here, on this side of the path, we'll just leave most of this open. Then maybe on this side, like way over here, we start the iron bars again and have them wrap around this whole area. So that's the plan for the wall. Gonna go ahead and get that thing in now. Don't know if I'll go all the way along the back, actually, now that I think about it, because on the back side, we have a hill. So we might just kind of use that hill as a natural barrier. Not too sure. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually thinking, yeah, we'll use the hill on the backside to prevent too many iron bars from being around here. We don't want this to look like a jail. And then over here, we'll use the bridge that we'll eventually build. We're talking a lot about it today, but we're actually not going to go ahead and build the bridge today. So the next part is rocks. We definitely need rocks and ores sitting around in this quarry area. If we were to leave it empty, as it stands right now, it wouldn't look very productive at all. We definitely need resources being pulled out of the ground here. Pretend, right? So I'm thinking we could do piles of like iron and coal around here. I think that would look pretty good. And then we could probably do like piles of andesite and cobblestone as well. Maybe not as much andesite and cobblestone, but piles of those things as well, just generally like around in here. I would be using more valuable ores here, but I mean, I'm not trying to flex that hard. I don't need like gold sitting around on the ground or something like that. So I think iron and coal, that'll be perfect. And definitely the mossy variant will come in here too. If we're gonna do rocks with cobblestone, you already know what we're gonna need to break these things out for sure. Another thing that I need to worry about in here is lighting. We definitely need lighting to be good in this whole area. I'm trying to basically, as we continue to build areas or things in this world, make sure those new things that we add are areas that are spawn proofed, basically, because if I don't do it now, I'm never going to end up doing it. Actually, I'll probably just say that I'm going to come back and spawn proof everything later and then actually forget to. So from this point on in the series, we're going to try and spawn proof everything that we build, or at least try. And then finally, to make a border around this hole here, I think we need to do something. What is it that we need to do? Not too sure. I'm thinking maybe trapdoors. Trapdoors could work around the edge of this area, maybe. This thing should probably go up a little bit, maybe. You know, I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure. I'm thinking trapdoors, though. We're gonna go ahead and try trapdoors all the way around this pit to create an outline. I think that's the way to do it. Maybe. I guess we'll see. So up close it doesn't necessarily look the best, but what about from farther away? Oh yeah, from farther away that definitely looks good, because if we use trapdoors there, the grass will stay on the edge, and I think that's really big. I think that's a nice extra detail. Usually I wouldn't like something like that, but yeah, the grass definitely needs to stay there. Now, we'll 100% need to leave a stone cutter and a crafting table over here for sure. So let's see, maybe we could actually make some sort of stone cutter bench in here. That might actually look really, really good. So let's do stone cutter right here, and then I think I'm gonna need more trapdoors for this build. Yeah, trapdoors for sure. So let's see, let's do block right there, and then block, then block, no, wrong way, block, hey, come on, like that. We want the stone cutters going like that, like another block right there. Yep, nice, and then finally some trapdoors. Now, to switch things up, instead of just more spruce trapdoors, let's actually go ahead and use some oak ones. I haven't used those on the build, but oak trapdoor right there. Then andesite goes away. Another oak trapdoor right there, and boom. It's small, it's simple, but it's a stone cutter bench, right? You wouldn't really want a stone cutter on the ground where you can step on it. That would be a little bit dangerous. Then we could just put the crafting table right back over here. We definitely want these things accessible, and we'll come back and get some more oak trapdoors on there. Then the chest will go. We could actually maybe leave a chest right over here. That might be a good idea. But I think that's going to actually be the whole quarry. I'm laughing because I'm actually really, really happy with this build. I think that's good. I think that's good. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put those final details on, and that is going to be it for today, elites. And so, if I had shaders, I would totally turn them on right here for the outro, because I think once Optifine 1.15.2 is out and shaders are actually supported by Optifine, they're not right now, big bummer, but once it's out, we definitely need to come back and look at this area with shaders, because I think it is going to look so cool and full of life. So, we've got the workstations here, we've got some chests and storage there, there's a little bit more storage back there, not that I'll ever actually probably use it, then a little smelting area over here. I could have done a blast furnace, maybe that would have made a little bit more sense, but the smoker stands out. There's lots of gray in here, like a lot of gray, so I don't know, I think the smoker is a nice touch, and then of course the stone cutter bench, and the iron farm going crazy in the background. But that is going to be just about it for this episode of the Minecraft Guide Elites. I hope you enjoyed this one. Very different when compared to our normal episode, but this one was really fun to do, and I'm super excited about this build. I love the thing. I think it looks so cool. If you enjoyed the episode, do me a favor, drop a like and subscribe. I always appreciate that. And if you're into supporting me more, I do have a Patreon, and there's merch right down below the video. It's elite. Today, I'd like to send a big thank you, a big shout out to my patron, Gaurdian. Thank you very much for being elite tier, as always. Thank you all for watching, and until the next episode, stay cool, everybody. Goodbye.